some football, bringing you the action from Memorial Stadium. Our matchup today features the Behemoths. They'll be defending against the Cougars. I'm Dan Stevens, and across from me is Peter O'Keefe. Let's take a look at who's playing in today's game, Peter.
Lou Creekmore and Tony Canadeo lead the charge for the Cougars. Amazing running backs don't grow on trees, Dan, and certainly neither do incredible offensive linemen. Well, apparently this team has some awesome trees. They'll have their hands full with a top-notch opponent. Oh, no question, we have in these two players the very essence of pro football. These are the great ones, the ones who define the game.
Peter, thanks. Now let's go to the coin toss.
Big game tonight.
You ready?
Gentlemen, please make your call.
We want tails.
Tails it is.
We'll kick.
The Cougars have won the toss and select to kick.
Tynes boots it downfield, and we're underway. Parks fields the opening kickoff at the 12. Stopped at the 35. How about this weather, Peter?
Well, Dan, the snow is falling pretty well out there. The players on the sidelines are going to have to do their best to stay warm. And if I had to guess, I'd say they may try to run the ball more in these conditions.
Thanks, Peter. The Behemoths will start the drive at the 35-yard line. Barber catches the hard throw, and that will be good for a gain of 8.
Barber does a solid job getting past the D with that move to get some post-catch yardage. That's style and grace and athleticism all wrapped up into one play.
He did a good job getting his hands around the football, and then he just took off with it.
Yeah, he's not running any tricky patterns, but can pick up the extra yardage when he needs to.
Barber chews up 9 yards, and that brings up first down. Jacobs takes this one way out left and barely gets past the line of scrimmage for a negligible gain on the play. Sims throws the pass, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Going nowhere.
Parks reels in the football, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Sims bided his time and surveyed the field. He really took advantage of those extra seconds in the pocket.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Barber goes right up the middle and heads out right, tackled at the 27.
Let's keep it going.
Down. They're going there.
Barber gets the call again and passes the line, tackled at the 24. Barber carries it for a 3rd time in a row, and
Anique Moore has planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the mark.
Coach Knowles is not happy with that call, and he's going to challenge it.
As we watch the replay here, look for where the ball is when he's tackled. Remember, all he needs is one knee to be down. Boy, the original call looked spot on to me. I think it's going to stand.
After review, the play stands. The call on the field was correct. The Behemoths will be charged with a timeout. 4th down.
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Brown kicks from 37 yards out, and they take the lead.
Derek Brown knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
Brown boots it away. Canadeo fields it way back at the 7. Dragged down at the 35.
Tony Canadeo received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Cougars will begin the drive at their 35-yard line. Canadeo gets the toss and gets past the line. Tackled at the 37.
They didn't put my bust in Canton because I go down easily, right?
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Brogan throws the pass, and it's caught at the 46. Finally stopped at the 50. Carson sacks him back at the 47.
Kerry Carson just denies the quarterback on this one. He says, sit down, buddy. You're not going anywhere. Sure, he hits him hard now, but then after the game, they'll go out for a beer and make up. No, not really.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Canadeo gets past the line and heads out right. Stopped at the 47. A flag is thrown on the plate. Let's see what it is.
Holding, and the sophisticated repeat, second down.
Joe Jacoby held his man on that play, and hey, you can't do that. That was offensive holding any day of the week.
That first down marker sure does look small from here.
This one will fall incomplete.
Tony Canadeo snuck across the middle that time, but could not make the play on the ball.
A potential big gain that fell incomplete. That would have set up a much more manageable third down.
It sure would have, Dan. Those are the big plays in football that simply go down as incomplete on the stats.
Grogan throws this one right sideline and caught. However, it's short of the markers. Fourth down coming up.
Kevin Lane managed to take him down before he got to the markers, but it was close.
A good stand on that play, and I think the defense can live with the situation they're in.
Yeah, no doubt.
Fourth and very long ahead. Dragged down at the 18. The Behemoths send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 18-yard line. Gets the ball and heads left. No one in front of him. 35, 15, touchdown.
A gobble up a ton of yards on this play. This is a formidable rushing game, Dan.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 109 yards and 1 touchdown.
Here's the point after, and it's good. Brown kicks it off. Canadeo gets the kickoff at the 6. Tackled at the 28.
Tony Canadeo was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Cougars stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 28-yard line. Canadeo catches it in the flat, and that will be a gain of 3 yards. Grogan throws a heater, and the reception's made at the 39, finally dropped at the 43. Vienna has his number called on first down and almost gets back to the line of scrimmage, but not quite before he's taken down. one over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete. I want to go back and talk about that last tackle in the backfield. That was a great stop.
Yeah, Dan, that was Harry Carson making that play. How often does it seem like we say that? He does so many things well. But what I always loved about Harry is his tackling ability. You will almost never see him miss a tackle that he has a chance to make.
Branch brings down the floater and finally stopped at the 33. Enemy will get the carry on first down and picks up 8 yards on the play.
Eric Bieniemy was assisted on that play by some great blocking that opened up holes for him. Without those blockers, he would have been toast.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Canadeo gets the call on second down and searches for a hole. Brown drills him for a loss at the 27. Grogan throws a bullet, and it's complete at the 24, and he's stopped right there. Carson was in on the tackle. That will bring up fourth down. Fourth down, 1 yard to go. Hines with the 41-yard attempt, and he misses this one to the right.
Jay Towns mobs a kick here that's not a shorty, but isn't that long either.
Boy, that has got to rattle him.
Poor guy. I think what he really needs is a big hug.
Yeah, maybe a new foot.
If he's not careful, a new jersey.
The Behemoths got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their 32-yard line. Barber gains 10 yards on the play, and that brings up first down. O'Neal tackles him for a short loss.
You don't get nowhere running the ball.
Sims throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught. It will be a loss on the play, however. Third down, tight end to the left. It's intercepted. Brought down at the 35.
Y'all see that pick? Textbook, baby. Textbook.
The Cougars are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their 35-yard line. The enemy carries it for the third time and barely picks up the first down.
Nothing to sneeze at with that game, Dan. These guys are the complete rushing package, and they'll run it on you all day if you let them.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Branch catches it left sideline and tries to get free, and he's stopped right there. Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Up hard at the 43. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Behemoths enjoying a lead 10-0. Brings up second down. Grogan fires this one over the middle, and it's caught at the 33, and he's stopped right there. That will bring up first down.
Cliff Branch had a defender closing in, but was still able to haul that one in. Great execution.
Well, you know, this is just not working. He made a good play on the ball, but for what?
This team is always throwing short. Problem is, they're not picking up any significant yardage after the catch.
Exactly. Smith brings him down behind the line at the 36. Canadeo takes it for his 5th carry and will gain close to 6.
Tony Canadeo stayed with his blockers on that last one, and it paid off big time. You know, Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
They got some, but they'll need more than that if they want to convert on this 3rd down.
Yeah, they have a ways to go, Dan. They would have loved a few more yards out of that play.
Branch makes the catch out to the left, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Blakely penetrates and makes the stop at the 21.
Steve Blakely targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest. The enemy picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Eric Bieniemy powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face 3rd down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Rogan throws a bullet to the flat, and he connects at the 16, and he's stopped right there. It'll be 4th down.
Cliff Branch got out of bounds after getting some yardage, but you can tell that it wasn't as much as he wanted.
Nothing doing there. 4th and long coming up.
The offense didn't really execute like they wanted to, though.
This one is up and in.
Jay Tynes puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
Tynes sends it downfield. Parks catches it at the 10. Tackled at the 29.
Randall Parks got a few yards off the run back there. Add that to the somewhat shallow kick, and that's a pretty good job by the special teams.
The Behemoths were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 29-yard line. Peppers gets the sack at the 26.
Shoot, I've been hit harder than that in high school.
2nd down from the shotgun.
Down. Sit.
That felt good. I think I want another sack.
Sims throws a bullet, and it falls incomplete.
Charles Figueroa had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That may be a bigger incompletion than it looks.
You're right, Dan. A shorter 3rd down is an easier 3rd down.
Instead, they will stay put and have to take another shot. Number 89 hauls it in right side, and he will be well short of the markers. 4th down coming up.
Delta Sanders made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They stopped them cold. 4th coming up.
Exactly what this defense needed to do.
Plowman gets the ball and punts it away. Stopped at the 44.
Tony Canadeo fielded the ball, and although he was dropped pretty quickly, that terrible kick gives him some good field position.
The Cougars bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 44-yard line. Canadeo catches the heater left sideline and loses yards on that one.
Taylor keeps his man from getting back to the line. Let's watch. Ow! Oh, that's got to hurt.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Tackled at the 49. Canadeo gets the toss and runs into traffic. Hunted down at the 37. That will bring up 1st down. 1st down, 2 receivers to the left. Lane tackles him for a short loss.
Kevin Lane read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
Tackled at the 31.
Steve Brogan saw nothing happening downfield, so he decided to scramble on that last play, and that was not a bad decision at all. He had some room to work with, and he knew how to exploit it.
Brogan sings it to the right side, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Steve Grogan threw a perfect pass back there. You know, I had a better shot at it than the defense did, and hey, I'm up here in the booth. He's been on point with the short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from doing it. Keenest hurls in the lob right side, and that's a touchdown. Here's the point after, and it's good. Tynes kicks it off. Parks catches it back at the 9. Tackled at the 28.
Randall Parks got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
You be ready out there. You hear me?
Barber takes the handoff and gets just past the line, but not by much before being brought down.
Barber didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Barber makes the catch on the right sideline and is at the 40. Finally popped out of bounds at the 50. First down. Jacobs gets the toss and runs into traffic. The 25 finally stopped at the 14.
Jacobs executes a really nice spin move on this play. Hey, let's see that again.
The defense gets a chance to see every side of him as he goes by.
They get to look, but they can't slow him down.
He makes his first big run of the game after being held in check in the first quarter. You cannot hold him down for long, Peter.
Beast of a player. I love it.
Albright snags the dart right sideline and tries to get free. Runs out of bounds at the 8.
Let's get more! Come on!
Here's the point after, and it's good. Brown kicks it away. Canadeo fields the kickoff at the 10. Hammered down at the 29.
Tony Canadeo got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Cougars comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before the break. They'll start at their own 29-yard line. Keenest reels in the football and gains a couple.
Mike Keenest faced single coverage there and was able to get by it for the reception. That's how you draw it up.
The short game is working okay for them. It's been methodical, but they are moving the ball.
Yeah, they need to strike deep at some point, though, to loosen up that secondary.
The enemy picks up about 2, and that brings up third down. Third down from the I. The enemy catches it over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Hauls him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Canadeo catches it in the flat end, was at the 35. Finally stopped at the 42. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Clipping, number 80, offense. Repeat, second down.
Antoine Parker flipped his man on that last play, and the ref saw it, threw the flag. There's a penalty.
All right, big play. Let's do it again. Oh, yeah, I hope they come.
5 on the play clock. Jackson, and the clock continues to run.
Be ready for the double up.
Branch grabs the rope right side, and he's well short of the markers. It'll be 4th down. Guy gets ready to punt it away. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Behemoths are out in front, 17-10.
Well, Dan, what do you say? You ready to dive into the 2K Sports halftime show?
A look at our halftime stats here, and boy, look at the difference in passing yards. The Cougars should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponents hang in there with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. After driving 45 yards on 8 plays, Brown would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 38-yard field goal. The Behemoths get the first points of the game and go up by 3. Midway through the first, all at their own 17-yard line. Number 21 would come up with a big play here as he gets the carry and has clear sailing ahead. An 82-yard touchdown for the home team. Still midway through the first quarter, the Cougars down by 10. Grogan went to the air trying to convert on 3rd down, and he found his man. The Behemoths on defense. Turner would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Behemoths ahead 10-0. After driving 48 yards on 11 plays, Tynes gets the call as they can't punch it into the end zone, but the short field goal is up and good. A 35-yard field goal. The Cougars climb back into the game, now down by 7. Midway through the second, this time at the 26. Grogan would find his target on this one. A 25-yard touchdown for the visitors. Late into the second quarter, game tied 10-all. Number 27 is going to bounce this one to the outside, and look at the execution up front, and he's in the clear. The Cougars, still late in the half, Canadeo ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play, and that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Behemoths are holding on to a lead, 17-10.
All right, Dan, nice work.
The Cougars will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 17-10. Let's go down to the field. Brown boots the second half kickoff away. Canadeo fields the second half kickoff at the 9. Eventually runs out at the 46. The Cougars start this one on the center logo at the 46-yard line. Viennovic has his number called on first down and heads wide left, hammered down at the 35. First down.
Let's go.
Taylor sacks him back at the 37.
Taylor just nails the quarterback on this play behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to cost the offense a few yards. Oh, Dan, that was a great job of getting to the quarterback. Nice sack.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Canadeo catches the hard throw, and he's looking for room. Brought down at the 36.
Tony Canadeo used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Rogan throws this on a rope and caught. Well short of the markers, however. It'll be fourth down. They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Hines puts it from 47 yards out and badly misses this one to the right. The Behemoths send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 38-yard line.
Hey, watch the pass! Watch the pass!
Barber will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down.
Justin Sopolaga targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up.
That will bring up second down. Barber gets the call again and passes the line. Touchdown!
Barber will get yards on you any way he can. Watch how he dodges trouble.
A fantastic play, Peter. So perfectly done, you'd think it was almost choreographed.
It looks like he took some dance lessons.
That was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
It's good. Brown kicks it away. Canadeo catches it back at the 9. Tackled at the 26.
Tony Canadeo tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Cougars must feel like they need to score this timeout. This drive will start at their own 26-yard line. Bieniemy picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
Eric Bieniemy got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Ponder makes the catch on the right sideline, and that's a gain of 7 on the play. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Holding. Number 66. Repeat, second down.
Joe Jacoby clearly held his man back there. Offensive holding was the right call.
Watch your side! Watch your side! Yeah!
Rogan airs this one to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete. On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time. Carson makes the sack
At the 15th. That will bring up fourth down. Guy lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
I'm laying all out on this one block.
Guy takes the long snap and punts it away. Stopped at the 47.
Eyes front. We're using ace 50 tight end. Why out?
The Behemoths come out on offense, and they are well ahead. They'll start this drive at their 47-yard line. Toomer has this one fly off his fingertips, incomplete.
Toomer almost got this baby, but it just glances off his fingertips.
That would have been a big play and a big first down, Peter. They just don't sync up.
Good call. Maybe next time it'll work.
Barber has his number called on second down and searches for a hole. Tackled at the 48. is incomplete. A flag is thrown on the plate. Let's see what it is.
Roughing the passer, number 90.
Justin Sopoaga doesn't make contact with the quarterback on this play until well after the play is over. You can't get away with that. Oh yeah, definitely a late hit. That's roughing the passer for sure, and the refs, they like to protect quarterbacks in this league.
Sims tips it to the left sideline, and it's caught at the 31. Eventually runs out of bounds at the 26. First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Down. 6.
Barber takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Finally popped out of bounds at the 10. It'll be first and goal.
What count? What count?
Sims throws it to the left sideline, and it's caught for the score.
Easy catch.
This is a take-no-prisoners kind of guy when he is in the red zone.
Oh, after piling up some good yardage on the day, he makes a big play here for a score.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. Brown kicks it away. Canadeo fields the kickoff at the 7. Stop at the 30.
Tony Canadeo was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Cougars have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive that starts at their own 30-yard line. Grogan got hit as he threw that one, and that will be an incomplete pass.
Steve Grogan missed an opportunity to make a connection on that play because he got decked as he was passing. Incompletion.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. It's a good goal.
That'll bring up second down. Jackson way back at the 23.
Sacks the quarterback deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, man, that's going to push them way back. Great defensive play.
Another sack by this defensive squad, and they have generated, well, some very shocking numbers so far.
I don't know about shocking, but turf eating, yes.
Branch hauls in the pass, and he will be short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Let's go!
Guy takes the long snap and punts it away. Tackled at the 25.
Morris Green got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Behemoths are really in command and have yet another shot to score. Their offense takes the field and starts this drive at their own 25-yard line. Moore drills them for a loss at the 25.
Anik Moore read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That will be his fourth tackle of the contest. Second down, 2 tight ends in the game. Seal fires this one over the middle, and it's intercepted. Popped hard at the 31.
Pass interference.
Matt Stokes slapped around the receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
Eyes front. We're using a strong zone. Down.
Everywhere you look, I'll be right there.
Barber punches this one left of center and picks up a couple.
Okay, coach wants this one. Tight triple, strong draw. Down. 6.
Barber gains 3 yards, and that brings up third down. Third down with 2 tight ends to the right.
Down.
We gonna be in your face.
Switch.
convert on third down.
Tony Samuel gives it his all on this play, Dan, but it is too little too late. They pick up a few yards and a new set of downs. Well, he forced him out of bounds, but not before the marker. He should be more aware of where he is on the field.
The defense just can't contain them in this third down situation and allow the first.
You know, Dan, that's a gut check down. You can't let them run all over you like that.
Stokes gets the sack at the 45.
Switch! Black! 79! Switch! Black!
Here we go, guys. Gun. Straight 50 AZ.
Third down with the tight end right.
Down! Set! You don't get nowhere running.
Sims throws this one over the middle, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Antoine Albright ran a post pattern on that last play, but he couldn't make the catch.
Peter, they cannot seem to connect on the long ball. They've taken some shots there, but nothing is working.
Yeah, their timing is off. They need to go to shorter passes.
Bauman gets the ball and punts it away. Dragged down at the 19.
Tony Canadeo got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
Second down, one man back. Chases him down and drops him back at the 20.
Oh, he's not going anywhere. Ow, you're down. Nice tackle.
That's his third tackle of the game. Grogan throws a heater right sideline, and it's complete at the 23. Brought down hard at the 36. Canadeo loses one on the play, and that will bring up second down. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Behemoths in command of this one, 31-10.
Man, we need more out of you. Where you been today?
Don't worry, man.
Second down from the eye. Grogan takes the pass, and it's off his fingertips, incomplete.
Jeremy Ponder gets to feel a little pig-skin, but he's unable to make the catch.
Boy, I thought really he had that one locked up.
As did he. He doesn't look happy with himself either.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but not much.
Not a lot of potential on that call. Kevin Lane brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
Guy gets ready to punt it away. Guy gets the ball and hits a beauty. Green fields the deep punt at the 15. Stopped at the 21.
Morris Green got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
Down! Sit!
Barber will take this one off the toss and shoots forward for 9 yards.
Barber played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
LeGree wills him for a loss at the 26.
Demetric Legree would not be denied and dropped them for a huge loss. Big play.
They back them up, and now they make it a bit tougher on a third down ahead.
Yeah, good defensive play there, Dan. Let's see if they can stand strong for this one here.
Parks grabs the fastball over the middle, and he's stopped right there. That will bring up first down. First down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Jacobs chews up 4 yards, and that brings up second down.
Down! Switch! Black!
Peppers brings him down behind the line at the 42.
Lanier Peppers makes a nice stop in the backfield here, throwing his man into the turf behind the line. I guess the ball carrier's travel plans were canceled. Oh, he's not going anywhere. Pow, you're down. Nice tackle.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Sims just rifles this one, and it's caught at the 48, and he's stopped right there. White will be credited with the tackle. 4th down coming up. Bauman lines up for the punt. Bauman gets the ball and punts it away. Brought down at the 21.
Man, there's still plenty of time left.
Gordon sings it to the right side, and it's caught at the 32, popped hard at the 39. It will be 1st down. Canadeo grabs the bullet, and he's looking for room. Stopped at the 40.
Tony Canadeo powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
2nd down, both wideouts to the right. Canadeo loses about 3, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Watch the double team over there.
Parker makes the catch on the right sideline, and he will be short of the markers. 4th down coming up. Guy gets ready to punt it away.
Oh yeah, this one's mine! This one's mine!
Guy takes the snap and punts it away. Tackled at the 13.
Morris Green got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
The Behemoths will start this drive all the way back at their own 13-yard line. Barber picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
This is the call. Tight triple, strong G-talk. Down. Sit.
Watch the counter! Watch the...
Barber takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. O'Neal penetrates and makes the stop at the 13.
Al O'Neal read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
Samuel tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Holding, number 70, the penalty is declined. Incomplete pass.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm gonna block the punt.
Bauman takes the snap and punts it away. Canadeo makes a fair catch at the 46. The Cougars haven't gotten much out of their offense recently and are looking to get back on track here. This drive begins at the 46-yard line. Brand catches it over the middle and is at the 35, brought down hard at the 25.
What a throw, baby. I've been feeling good all day.
Yeah! Set! Louie!
Canadeo carries it past scrimmage and maybe picks up 1 on the play. Number 91 gets the sack way back at the 31. Number 91 gets the sack at the 35. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down, and they're going for it. This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on down. The Behemoths take the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? We'll find out as they start this drive at their 35-yard line. Barber has his number called on first down and heads upfield, chased down at the 42. That will bring up first down.
This is the big one right here, boys. 8 strong, zone.
Jacob takes his fourth carry of the game and picks up a couple.
Let's go. Down. Sit.
Red, red, red. They got Ibex.
Jacobs chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up third down.
4 yards on the play. Anderson with the tackle.
Third down, just a single receiver on the field.
Let's go.
Third down, both tight ends left.
Down. Sit.
Jacob, the Cougars take their first time out.
Bo McClover made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be fourth down. Bauman gets the snap and kicks a short one. Canadeo makes a fair catch at the 14. The Cougars will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:50. Branch catches it left sideline, and that will stop the clock at 1:46.
Cliff Branch played it smart there, stopping the clock by heading to the sideline. That's a good play.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:46. Grogan throws a bullet to the flat, and he connects at the 16, pushed out at the 28. First down. First down, 10 yards to go. Parker calls in the pass, and that will stop the clock at 1:35.
Steve Grogan pulled out all the stops with a fantastic cross-field throw for the completion back there. You know, it takes incredible accuracy and arm strength to make a throw like that. Great job. He's been on point with the short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from doing it. Grogan throws a heater, and it's incomplete. Third down, 3 wideouts in the game. The Cougars will take a timeout. That's their second.
Keep the intensity. Don't let them get it. Come on. We got to.
Fourth down, and they're going for it.
Steve Grogan is going to get pressure here, and that easily affected the throw.
Well, they don't convert on fourth down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
takes a knee, and the clock will tick down.
Third and 13 from the Cougars.
Yeah.
You picked the wrong D to run the ball on. Let's.
Miller takes a knee, and that will do it. Bauman lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Woo, here I come, kicker. Here I come, here I come.
Bauman gets the ball and kicks a short one. With that, let's look back at some of the plays that made the difference in this one. That was an exciting game. So let's not waste any time in getting to the highlights in our post-game show. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Number 21 is going to get the carry here as they grind it out on the ground, and he makes the most of this one. A 62-yard touchdown for the home team. The Behemoths move ahead by 14. Midway through the third, this time at the 27. Number 21 would find an opening here, and he was off. A 16-yard play that set up a home team touchdown. Towards the end of the third quarter, the Cougars trailing by 21. Ponder ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. The Behemoths, now in the fourth quarter, number 11 went to work on third down, and he was able to find his man. Unfortunately, the drive stopped shortly afterwards, and they had to punt it away. The Behemoths leading 31-10. Grogan would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. Midway through the fourth, ball at the 46-yard line. Branch found us, and they turned the ball over on downs. Late into the fourth quarter, the Behemoths out in front by 21. Number 21 is going to bounce this one to the outside, and look at the execution up front. And he's in the clear, and that will do it. The Behemoths serve up a blowout, 31-10. Finally, let's give it up for our 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Number 21 elevated his game like he always does. Well, they put the game on his legs, Dan, and he managed to find his way through holes big and small all game en route to a big rushing performance. And that performance led his team to victory.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.